What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Ayala versus Felix Alvarado, and this was a 12-rounder for the IBF Flyweight World Title Eliminator. And this fight was Saturday, October 14th, from the Poliforum Na in Merida, Yucatan, Mexico. And this fight was broadcasted on the Zone. And in this fight, Felix Alvarado was able to get a slight upset unanimous decision victory over Angel Ayala. I scored this bout the same as all three judges. All three judges and myself had this one 114-113. It was very, very close and a very good fight in favor of Felix Alvarado, who improves to 40-3, winning this big world title eliminator. This is a very, very big win for him, might I say. And yeah, just to break this fight down round by round, the first round was a very, very good fight. Both of them having good work, but then Ayala got dropped late with a big overhand right from Alvarado, so a 10-8 round there from Alvarado. Then round number 2, I gave to Ayala. He was picking the better shots, sort of working on the outside a bit. Then round number 3, I gave it to Alvarado. I thought he was doing very, very well to the body, and it was just back and forth with these guys. Then in the 4th round, I gave it to Ayala because, again, just like that second round, he was just the better boxer, landing the far better shots whilst he was on the outside. And then I would say that 5th round I gave to Felix Alvarado. Then it was just, like I said before, back and forth with these rounds. Ayala was backed up a bit in that 5th round. But then in the sort of the middle rounds, Ayala started to take over from round 6, 7, 8, and 9. I gave them all to Ayala, and it looked like Ayala was sort of running away with this fight, was doing pretty well in points. But then in those rounds, it just looked like that Alvarado was slowing down a bit, and he was just picking up the better shots at the higher pace, winning those rounds easier. But then in the last 3 rounds from 10, 11, and 12, Ayala didn't do enough, and they were competitive, but Alvarado just wanted to get the job done. He was extremely aggressive, had the better work, and in the 12th round, Ayala was slightly stunned. So that really won Alvarado the fight, those late rounds, and he thought that he wasn't going to get a decision in Mexico, but he did end up getting that tight decision in Mexico. Luckily for him, there was nothing or no home cooking there in that one, and he got the decision there. It could have went either way, in my opinion, but a very tight fight nonetheless, and I think the judges got the right man deciding their victory. So this goes into question, what is next for Felix Alvarado? So this was an IBF eliminator, and the current IBF champion is Sonny Edwards. He's scheduled to face Jesse Rodriguez in December. Alvarado already fought Edwards, and it didn't go so well for him considering he lost, but he had a pretty competitive fight with him. Lost to 7-5 or 8-4 decision in that one. He came on late, just like in this one, with his body work, but other opponents he could possibly face for maybe a final eliminator or an interim title could possibly be Francisco Rodriguez or possibly even Dave Polimato or Hiroto Kayaguchi, the former light flyweight champ, because they are all highly ranked by the IBF sanctioning body. But as for Angel Ayala, losing here for the first time in his career, he's still a very, very good fighter at flyweight, still elite top 10 level fighter, I would say. This was definitely a very interesting clash between two top 10 flyweights, and Alvarado came out on top, so props to him. But for Ayala, losing here for the first time in his career, for him, I think he's going to bounce back, get a few wins against unknown opponents, and then possibly take on a top 15 to top 10 flyweight fighter in probably the next year or two. So overall, Felix Alvarado breaks through with a close, razor-thin, unanimous decision victory to win the IBF Flyweight World Title Eliminator over Angel Ayala. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.